Hello everyone. Today we're going to make a dish, chicken with white sauce and risotto. But before we begin, if you like this episode, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So for this dish we need half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of 7 spices, 2 green chilies chopped, 5 cloves of garlic minced, 4 small white onions diced, 4 carrots sliced, a packet of mushrooms sliced, 1 broccoli cut into pieces, a bowl of dill, a smaller bowl of mint, 2 cups of risotto, some salt and pepper, some sour cream, 1 nutmeg, half a kilo of chicken breast cut into pieces, some dried mint, 2 cups of milk, and some flour. These are our ingredients for today. Let's begin. So we've preheated a pot on maximum heat. She just added some vegetable oil and now some olive oil. Next, we're going to add the onions, but not all of them. Not all of it, okay? We're going to use the rest for the risotto. We stirred the onions for about 2.5 minutes. Now she's going to add the green chilies. Next, she's going to add the garlic. We stirred the garlic for about a minute. Now we're going to add the chicken. We stirred the chicken for 2 minutes. Now we're going to add some butter, this much. This is salted butter. We forgot to mention it in the ingredients, but it will be in the description box. Now she's going to lower the heat to medium. In the meantime, we have preheated the pot on maximum heat and she's going to add olive oil now. We're going to make the sauce now. Next, we're going to add the flour. This is 1 tablespoon of flour so far. We'll see if we need more. She's stirring it. On this side, she's just flipping the chicken over and over again. About 5 minutes have passed. Now she wants to add half a teaspoon of black pepper. Here we're going to add the milk. Oh my God, okay. All of the milk. Over here, she's going to add the 7 spices. And I'm just going to film like this so you can see what's happening on both sides. She's lowering the heat to 3. this side, she's adding some pepper. And she's lowered the heat down to 3. Now she's going to add the nutmeg. And some salt. And she'll continue stirring until it becomes thick. About 3 or 4 more minutes have passed. Now she's going to add some hot water. This is about 2 cups of water. Now we're going to increase the heat to maximum and cover the pot with a lid until the water boils. Over here the water is boiling, so she's going to lower the heat to 3 again. On this side, she's continuing to stir. And it's still on low heat. On this side, she's stirring the sauce, and now she's going to increase the heat to medium. I'm continuing to stir. So we continued stirring this like for about 6 minutes, and for it to thicken. This is how thick it should be. Okay, so the sauce is done. This is still boiling. We're waiting for the water to evaporate. In the meantime, we're going to heat a pot of water and we move the chicken to this side. So we're waiting for the water to boil. We will cover it with a lid. So the water's come to a boil. Now we're going to, we have a tray thingy with holes in it. I don't know what this is called. But we're going to put this into the pot. So or on top of it, for the vegetables to steam. So she's going to put that there. Now she's going to add the carrots. And then she's going to cover that with a lid. In the meantime, we're going to add some salt to the carrots. And we're going to cover it again. So the cook has decided that we're going to add another one of these trays with holes in it on top of the carrots. And we're going to add the broccoli now. And add some salt to that as well. And put the lid back on. Okay, so the broccoli is done. About 7 minutes have passed. She's gonna remove it. And we're gonna return the lid. So 9 minutes have passed and the carrots are done. We're gonna remove it. So the water has semi-evaporated. Now we're gonna put the chicken into a small oven dish. After we place the chicken in a dish, we're gonna add some olive oil. In a preheated oven, it's on 180, and the fan thingy, we're gonna put the chicken in there. And leave it until the chicken gets a roasted color. The remainder of the water we're gonna strain. So 14 minutes have passed and we're going to take the chicken out. This is what it looks like. In a preheated pot, we're going to add the rest of the onion. It's on maximum heat, by the way. We stirred the onions for about a minute. Now she's adding some vegetable oil. We stir the onion a bit longer for it to become translucent. Now she's going to add 4 cloves of minced garlic, which we forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, but it will be in the description box. We're going to add the mushrooms. So we sauteed the mushroom for about 2 minutes, and now she's going to add the risotto. We washed the risotto about a couple of times. And by the way, we lowered the heat down to 3 or 4. 3.5. Next, we're going to add something which we also forgot to mention in the ingredients. It's meat broth, okay, which we took out of the freezer. This will also be in the description box. Next, we're going to add some water. This is about 2.5 cups of water. Now she's going to increase the heat to maximum, and we're going to cover it with a lid and leave it for it to boil. Now we're going to add some pepper. I know it hasn't boiled yet, and now we're going to add some salt. Of course, keep tasting it and you decide how much salt and pepper you need. Stir it in, and then put the lid back on and leave it for it to boil. So this has come to a boil. She's going to lower the heat now to 4. After we lower the heat, we're going to add the mint. Stir it in. And the dried mint, about a teaspoon of dried mint. Stir it all in. Then you replace the lid and you leave it to cook. In the meantime, we've returned the white sauce onto the stove. It's on maximum heat. She's gonna add a few tablespoons of sour cream to the sauce. She's going to check to see if it needs more. After tasting it, we decided to add another spoonful of sour cream and then stir it in. So we kept stirring the cream into the sauce for about 2 minutes, and this is done. So we're going to just switch it off and leave it on the side. We've moved the risotto to a non-stick pan because it will stick to the bottom of the pan. Now in another pot, which we've preheated, we're going to add the stewy thingy or gravy from the chicken, which we strained earlier. And she's gonna put the chicken in there. The gravy starts to boil. We lower the heat to 4. Okay, now she wants to add the dill. So she's going to lower the heat. I will lower the heat because on 1 and she will add the dill. The coordination in the kitchen today is absolutely fantastic. Everybody's working on their own wavelength. So we didn't add all of the dill, we added some of it. And we have lowered the heat for the risotto so that it doesn't burn. Keep stirring the risotto from time to time. Don't just leave it. Make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. Like that. So we left the chicken for about 5 minutes to integrate with the gravy. So this is done. She's going to switch it off now. So we're checking on the risotto. Like about 7 minutes have passed. And she's looking at it. It's done? It's done. This is done. This is our lunch for today. I'm gonna just try the risotto. It's absolutely divine. Please try it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode today. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.